So Wemark cancels the public sale. Deposits take its place. I actually kind of dig this Wemark project. I'm going to play a little video, not even because they asked me to, but just so that you guys kind of understand what these guys are doing. Because I hate like Getty Images and Shutterstock, because all they do is trick you. Like, you're trying to find cheap or free stock images that you could use for different things, and they have like 1,000 different websites out there pulling in that keyword traffic, and they all guide you to a $500 stock image. And it pisses me off. Well, these guys are wanting to compete with them, and I hope they do, to be quite frank with you. So I'm going to give them a little more than they bought, because I want to kind of show people what this is all about real quick.
Van Gogh, one of the greatest artists of our time, created hundreds of masterpieces and still ended up dying poor. The poor guy. Marketing wasn't really his thing. Imagine if he could have sold his work through an online marketplace like Shutterstock or Getty Images. He could have sold thousands. Wait, actually, he still would have died poor, because these guys would take a fee of up to 85% and most of the rights to his work. Yep, today, millions of artists and creators pay ridiculous fees and give up most of their rights to content marketplaces and agencies. Meet Wemark, the blockchain-based marketplace for digital content. Starting with stock photos, Wemark allows creators and customers to transact directly with each other, with no middleman involved. They do it over the blockchain using smart contracts and a dedicated token that empowers this direct economy. Think about it. Creators will finally be able to make more money, like they deserve, and customers will get their content for much lower prices. This is what the blockchain was made for. Right, Vincent? Vincent?
So anyway, so that was a cute little thing. So last week when we launched our alpha and started accepting early deposits, we weren't prepared for the series of amazing events which would soon follow. We opened deposits last Monday, and after a flood of support, had to end the first round of deposits before schedule, just 3 days after opening. Although we increased the number of tokens allocated to the second round and assumed most of our long-term supporters already participated in the first round, the rate of deposits caught us off guard once again. To protect our economy from large token holders with the wrong intentions, we allocated roughly 85% of the hard cap for private sale contributors. This allows us to communicate with each of them, gather information, run a thorough screening process, and be as selective as possible. We wouldn't have been able to do the same for our public sale contributions. Taking into account the number of whitelisted users and how quickly it continues to grow, our resources are just not sufficient enough to process KYC requests. Proof of address documents and other essential details with the time and attention needed to comply with the global regulations for selling our tokens to the public. With such a high volume of whitelist registrations, the room for mistakes is just too big. So if you're interested in making a contribution, you can still do that. You can go to contribute.wemark, so I'll move this down a bit, contribute.wemark.com, and you'll come up to this, the white list for token sale, and you'll be able to make contributions that way. So I really do. I hate Shutterstock and Getty Images, man. I mean, their prices are just so stinking outrageous. I will say that a lot of their images, you know what pisses me off is that often when I'm looking for a particular image for something, I typically find exactly what I want there. So, and it sucks because then I see the price tag. I'm like, you out of your damn mind? Like, it's a stock photo. Is this an exclusive rights? I mean, come on. But, you know, maybe I'm just cheap. Rolex 23 is back. Hi, Crow. What do you think is driving the VeChain price down so fast? I honestly don't know. I have not been keeping tabs on VeChain. But maybe I can look into it because I have thought about maybe getting a position at some point.